This call is being recorded.
Welcome to Hot Chocolate with CP, everyone. I hope that by whenever you're listening to this, I hope that you are all having a great week or a great Monday. Hopefully, you are listening to this on a Monday when it comes out. That would be Monday, the 25th of January. And just one quick snafu in all this. The snafu is that Danielle is on her iPhone to her laptop got messed up. Let's just put it that way. Her laptop got messed up and needed to go in for repair. But because Danielle is on her iPhone, the iPhone may say yucky patooey to overconfident. We don't know. And so if I lose Danielle, I know to call back in, but just be aware that Danielle may disappear due to iPhone issue, but we're going to try and get this done. Now, the question publicly has come up that I am moving to Arizona. And the question also has come up, will I get help? Will I get help? And because of you people asking this question, I want to address it here now in the elephant in the room. And so basically, what the plan is now is I have contacted a care providing center down in Arizona, and they were super nice. And what they're going to do is help me find care because I don't do what I do with no 24-hour care. And so basically, what's going to happen all them this week is that I will have a person drive me or fly me at this point. We haven't decided what we're going to do. I'll physically ask her when I see her. We haven't decided what we're going to do with it. Driving or flying them Phoenix. And I will physically have a person escort me to Phoenix. And then what's going to happen is I will have escort to Phoenix. I will have Care meet me. And Care doesn't know this yet. Care doesn't, Care is just knowing that I'm coming down there. Care doesn't know that I want them to meet me day one, day one, day one, because that's just the way I roll. And so, what it's looking like right now is that Care is going to find me Care, and I'm going to meet them day one. They are going to get I don't know whether it's going to be overnight care day one and I'll meet new care next day, or I don't know whether we'll get there early enough that I can meet my day person day one. I hope that that's going to happen. But yes, I will have care 24/7. No, it will not be my stepmom. It will not be my stepmom. The way it will work, the way it works right now, is I will have care 24/7. I have care 24/7. The way it works right now is I have aides come in at 8 o'clock. They leave at 5 o'clock, and I will have aides come in from 9 to about 5, and then do the switch over to the night person. The night person will be living at my house in Arizona in my spare bedroom. And that's why I have 2 bedrooms. And that's the way this complex is set up anyway. One is what they call the owner's bedroom / the master bedroom, bottom floor. And the other bedroom is up a flight of stairs. Well, if I need my aide, I will figure out a system on how to grab my aide at night. And so basically, from in a 24-hour time span, I will have 3 to 4 people. I will have 2 during the days, 2 during the week, and then 1 on the weekends. It may be 4 people just to cover the weekends, and that was the original plan. The original plan was to have aides come help me, and aides work itself out. Now that's still the plan. The only difference is my original plan for me moving back kind of backfired on me, but in a sense, I got the better plan of the two. And I was not going into a group home. Not going into a group home in a pandemic, especially especially in a pandemic. I mean, I met with this group home. I met with this group home. I've called group homes. I've met with group homes, and they go, well, you do this, this, and this. And then you get up at 6 a.m. and go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, nope, that's not going to work. I understand that I have CP, and I understand that I need help, but the structure is not good. And the funniest thing is, when I met with this group home, they go, well, we teach laundry, and I've mentioned this before. We let the students do their own laundry, and I was talking to a former aide, and when I told her that, she goes, "No, there's no way I am letting you, because you physically can't do it. Even if you could do it, that would be a different story. You physically can't do your own laundry, and due to dexterity issues, and due to standing up. So, so I'm like, that's not going to happen, people. And then they also said, well, you could bring your own bed. And I go, well, my bed will take up half the dorm room. I won't, because it's a dorm room. This group home that I was looking at, the Stuart Holman School that I was looking at being forced to go into. I'll explain why later, why I was being forced to go into the Stuart Holman School. And I turned that down in 2 seconds flat. I turned that down in 2019. And so, yeah. And so that's not going to work. But I'm like, well, my bed will take half the dormitory. They're like, oh, really? I'm like, you people don't understand. You people don't understand. So this situation is going to be my own house in a gated community. The only difference between this gated community and a normal gated community is, when I say a normal gated community, meaning that there are able-bodied people, and is this community specializes in people with disabilities. So the plan is right now to have 24-hour care in my own home. Same system that I have up here, but in a different state with different care providers. And no, I'm not bringing my care providers down with me. It's going to be a fresh start. It's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a fresh start. It's going to be a good thing, not a bad thing, because I need to get out of my own home. I need to go to new surroundings. I need to spread my wings. I need to get myself acquainted by myself with Arizona, with help, and essentially, I am buying my own home with help. And that's scary because by the time I am 34 years old, and I turn 34 in June, I will be on my own. I will be on my own. And I don't know whether this was a move of a mental life crisis or a move of a move of how my life changed dramatically on May 19th. And I don't know, but I had a intuition from my mom that she said in a dream to me, I don't know, in in 2019 in July, and I haven't told anyone this yet. So this is first time public knowledge. She said, I want you out of your house now, living on your own with other care providers by the time you're 34. Basically, she gave me the number of 34, and so I'm doing it. I did. Arizona wasn't in the plans. Arizona wasn't in the plans, but I will, and people have said to me, well, if you don't like Arizona, you can always come back up here. And no, there's no way I will be coming back up here. I will be coming back up here for vacations, and I will be coming back up here if there is emergency that can only be handled up here. But other than that, I will be living in Arizona. I will never invest in Aspen again. I am sorry to tell you, but I will never be living in Aspen again. And it's um, it's interesting how people say to people in general that, oh, if you don't like it, you can move. Well, if you don't like it, moving isn't cheap to a person in general. And add on top of that, moving isn't cheap to a person with a disability. And so, yeah, but I will, as of March 1, I'm leaving Aspen forever. My stepsister did. My stepsister did. Now it's my turn. I just have to do it in a normal, I just have to do it in a really weird way. And I probably, my, depending on what day I drive down or fly down at this point, I probably won't have a going away party because of COVID. I I probably, and you guys know this, I have, other than seeing my aunt, and my aunt who's giving me hugs, by the way, and other than seeing my step aunt and my step uncle and my stepsister and my aides and my stepmom, I see my stepmom and my aides on a daily basis. But other than those people I haven't mentioned, I have not had a person in my house since last October, October of 2020. And I will be I'm hopeful to see more people in Arizona. I'm hopeful to get out a lot more because of the elimination of snow, elimination of ice. And so that is how it's going to work. Yes, I will get help. Yes, I will be set up for the rest of my life. Yes, I have to switch things around, but that's what you do when you get to a new state. Am I nervous? yes, I am nervous, but it has nothing to do with a disability per se. It the disability end I'm fine with. I am fine with jumping on a new state's insurance program. I'm fine with getting to know caregivers. I've gotten to know caregivers since 2019. That is not the issue. The issue that scares me is moving to a new state where I know no one and no one can help me in 2 seconds flat because they will all be 11 hours away. And so no one can help me except me and my care providers. And that is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And I need to learn how to fend for myself just a little bit. And not to say that I'm not doing it now. And so I need to learn how to fend for myself. But what scares me is that if I if I get extremely sick and they're all 11 hours away, who is, and when I say extremely sick, have a severe asthma attack and need to be hospitalized because of that, or God forbid I come into into contact with COVID, because I'm not going to a quiet COVID state. I am going to one of the second highest populated states of COVID right now, Arizona. Arizona is not good. And I actually, last year was, last year, thank you, Danielle, for doing this. Last year, I actually got invited, well, I didn't get invited to speak, but I did get a ticket, thanks to Danielle, to go to a women's podcasting conference in Arizona. And they unfortunately had to pull out of doing the conference altogether because of the spikes in cases. And this was back in 2020. So I'm not going quietly, and I'm not going I am wondering who's going to help me if I get extremely sick. Now, obviously, my aides would help me, but I don't think that obviously I have a Rolodex that would help me and get me healthy, but I'm more concerned about asthma attacks than I am COVID, actually. And I'm more concerned about asthma attacks than I am COVID. But I do have a Rolodex that could help me. And if worse came to worse, my stepmom would be down there in 2 seconds flat. But I will figure out. I may switch some things around. I will have to switch all my doctors, but I may switch some things around logistically because of purposes of which my family is now the closest family to me is 11 hours away. So, but yes, I will get help, and yes, I will be living on my own, which will make it a heck of a lot easier to podcast. I will not have a wonky internet connection. I will not have a wonky cell phone connection either, because at my house right now we have terrible cell phone service, and everyone knows it. And I will not have a wonky situation going on in Arizona, but there's other than school, there as I said, other than school, there's absolutely no way I am working on a Sunday. There's absolutely no way. No way, no how. So, and we are, so the next episode is what all feelings on Valentine's Day. And then the next episode is podcasting help. And then the final episode is, well, the final episode for what Danielle and I have planned out is roommates and CP, because for the first time ever in my life, I will have a roommate. And even though she is a paid roommate, it's still a roommate. And so for the first time ever, I will have a roommate with me. And even though it's a paid roommate, it's still a roommate. So this ought to be fun. And Danielle has roommates on her end too. So I thought about doing a full-fledged episode on what it's like having roommates with CP. And I am going to say this. Luna Azul for right now, and I'm giving them credit because they're being awesome sauce. Luna Azul is one of the best communities I have seen ever. And trust me, I looked and I looked and I looked and I tore up every single rock that I could. I looked in Texas, I looked in Florida. I was coming up with a plan for Florida, as you guys know. And I looked and I looked and I looked and finally worked out the kinks of Florida. Then Arizona got thrown in, and I seized the opportunity because knowing me, I like to be a trendsetter and be in the first community of its kind in the nation. So I will be one of the founding members of Luna Azul, and I will just love it dearly. And as we record this episode, I'm in Washington snow, and I want Phoenix, Arizona so bad because I am sick and tired of the cold and sick and tired of the snow, and my lungs don't like it. And so, dry heat of Arizona, and you may see a picture of me in a new toy, only 3 people know about this new toy, and they're on all agreement that this new toy should happen. And so I am going to try and get it lined up while I'm here, but it won't happen until I'm in Arizona because of weather, basically of weather and climate. This new toy won't be coming into my life, and I'm hoping to get another new toy. And Danielle and I have planned a full episode on new toy, and as soon as I know what type of new toy I'm getting, I will let you guys know. But basically, for my life and my needs, this idea was presented to me many years ago now, and I couldn't do it at the time due to logistical weathers and stuff, and but now I can, and now it's and I kind of proposed this idea. I'm like, well, why am I getting this blank thing when I'm just calling it a blank thing right now? Why am I getting a blank thing? Because I don't need that. I can walk. I can do perfectly fine on my walker. Well, because of my asthma, now I am, when the opportunity was presented again because of asthma, you get shortness of breath, even with asthma and cerebral palsy. You get shortness of breath, and I do not want an asthma attack. And so I am, when the opportunity was presented again to get blank sync, I automatically said, yes, please, and let's figure out how to get blank sync because it's going to improve my quality of life. And and a lot of people with cerebral palsy have blank things, things with an F. And so I'm super excited I just need to work on the logistical end of getting blank thing to me, to Arizona, and then we're going to make it work. So basically, I'm doing well, and I decided after being told, I decided after a phone call I got this morning that because of a midst of a move and because of school, I'm actually taking 5 weeks off of school because of a midst of a move. And even though it breaks my heart, um, I need to do it. I need to do it because, as you guys know, in general, a move is a move is a move, and I need to be at beck and call if a person needs me in Arizona and needs me to sign paperwork and needs me to do. So what I'm going to do is finish up the classes that I am in now, and then I am taking a 5-week break just to do the move and then I will see where it lands up, whether I need to take another 5-week break or not. And so I will see where it lands up, and I will let you guys go. And I hope you guys enjoyed another fabulous episode. And once I'm in Arizona, I will let you guys know you just have to be patient with me and the whole Wi-Fi situation. Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be an interesting situation, and maybe we'll after the Valentine's Day episode, maybe I'll get into why there's gonna be possibly no Wi-Fi at my house, because maybe I'll get into a full-fledged episode. But you guys and Danielle are coming on this adventure with me, and there's a lot of people coming on this adventure with me, and so I am excited to share the next adventure of my life with you guys. And I never thought Ask Gwen would be coming on an adventure with me, moving states and doing all that. But here we go, you guys. And I will let you know when the exact go date is. I am 99% positive it's March 1, but if all goes according to plan, but you never know with paperwork, and you never know. But I've been told it's March 1, and so I will let you guys know. And for those of you who are waiting for me to share my story on your podcast, you just have to be patient with me, because I am dealing with a move, I am dealing with school, I am dealing with life as it is. So, life in the pandemic. So, here we go, you guys. And Danielle, do you want to say anything else?
Yeah.
Thank you for following us. What she said. Bye, you guys.